So my Camaro SS1 Elite has an absolutely awesome interior. I absolutely love the combination of leather and micro suede in here. However, there is one massive problem with micro suede. The big problem with the interior is this Alcantara stuff, right? And of course, it's not real Alcantara. It's whatever micro suede GM suppliers provided. Alcantara is a brand name of micro suede, and it's very plush, it's very nice. And it's kind of the Kleenex of artificial suedes. Everyone calls the stuff Alcantara, even if what they're actually referring to isn't really Alcantara brand fabric. Now, there are advantages to this. Real suede would be absolutely destroyed by the sun in very short order. So these micro suedes can be made so that they're resistant to UV damage. They don't tend to catch fire. They usually just kind of melt, in the presence of a flame. So there are marked advantages to them, and they feel very nice. They feel very plush. I'm a big fan of it. However, it mats down and it looks absolutely disgusting after a while, especially if you have like lotion on your hands, or you're the type of person that has very sweaty or oily hands. That's not the case for me because I don't really sweat that much, but I do wear lotion and it tends to transfer. Now, there's a very simple solution to that, and that is a product called Sonax. Now, for the purposes of this video, I've allowed this to get very disgusting and matted up. You should try not to let it get to this state in the first place. But I do see a lot on the Facebook groups that are this bad, if not worse. So I figured it'd be good to go ahead and do that so I can show you that it is in fact fixable. You can see it's very, very matted up here. That sort of shiny buildup. It's a combination of the oils from your hands and whatever lotion you have on your hands. See, it's terrible. So what we're going to do is we're just going to follow the direction from the Sonax. First, we're going to moisten the entire steering wheel with a microfiber cloth. Then we're going to apply Sonax everywhere and work it in with a horsehair brush, which is what I have. And after that, we just go ahead, let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and then go with a moist microfiber cloth and just wipe the whole thing down and remove the filth. And as it starts to dry, we start brushing it with the horsehair again, and you'll see that it will start to fluff back up the way it's supposed to be. Alright, so we've moistened the entire steering wheel. Now, little by little, just go over it with Sonax and this brush and work it in with the brush. Right? You want to make sure that the entire surface is getting worked over and getting kind of soaked in with the Sonax. Alright, so you can clean all the dirt off and shake your bottle of Sonax as you go along. And I kind of rub the brush in multiple directions. Alright. Even just the water alone soaking into the surface helps a lot. The Sonax really helps to lift the dirt. So once you've worked Sonax into the entire thing, then you want to go ahead and just let it rest for 5 to 10 minutes. And at the end of that time, you're going to come back with a moist microfiber cloth and just start wiping the whole thing down, and you'll see how much filth starts to come out. Okay, so more to the point of what I was saying in the other part about the steering wheel, right? I just start doing this, and a bunch of dust will come off of it stuff. Alright, so you want to do that to minimize how much filth you got to clean up later when this is all wet. Alright, so go ahead and take my moist microfiber towel and just moisten this surface. Slightly moisten it. Work some water in there. Alright, you want to do this obviously on a sunny day so that it dries up at a decent rate. And once you've got that moistened up, go ahead, just grab your Sonax, start applying it. kind of soak in, and we'll work it with a brush as well. Work some Sonax in there. We just start kind of working it into the surface. All right. With the brush. Really love how this stuff smells. It's very nice. It's very fresh. Like a very vague mintiness. Okay, now we'll let it sit for the 5 to 10 minutes. You can see here this driver's side one, I already started brushing it back up, but what you basically want to do is, as it dries, you start kind of agitating it, right, with the brush, so that the little hairs stand back up, and you start getting your nice fluffy, right, Alcantara look. See, so it's nice and fluffed up how it's supposed to be. Spread in all directions. There you go. That one's ready to rock. Let's get the steering wheel once that one starts getting ready. Alright, so 5 minutes are up. I'm going to go ahead and just dip the microfiber in water and kind of start wiping this thing down. This one itself wasn't all that dirty, not as bad as the driver's side one, and that's because, right, most of the time you're just driving by yourself. Passenger princess might not even lean on there, so it's always the driver's side that gets worse. It's nice that on this side I have so much sunlight, guaranteeing that this dries pretty quickly too. Let's start working them little hairs up. Give that some time to dry a little bit more, and I'll come back and work them a little more. This initial rubbing should just kind of get them loosening up. It smells amazing. This stuff is great. You can already kind of see it's starting to fluff up. So let's go work on the steering wheel for a little bit. Let the sun kind of dry this a little more, and then I'll come back and finish fluffing this up. Alright, so my steering wheel. So trying to moisten it and go over it a little bit. Yeah, it's incredibly dirty. You can see the filth coming off on the microfiber. Don't be too rough while doing this with the microfiber, because then it won't fluff properly. You might like abrade the surface a little too much. You really want to let the brush do the bulk of the fluffing. And for now, I'm just kind of moistening this towel and continuing to wipe everything with a clean surface. Especially these terribly matted sections need a lot of work to get them back up. That might need extra Sonax even. Let's see how they do with a little bit of brushing.
The sun's unfortunately not hitting this part of the interior, so it's not drying right as quickly as the other parts are. Okay, so we'll give that some time to kind of dry itself. It's already looking a heck of a lot better. And we'll go back to that door panel. Sun's been beating on that, so we should be able to finish completely fluffing that back up to its original factory status. And this stuff, definitely have to wait for it to dry more before we can really break all those little furry hairs loose. It already looks leaps and bounds better than it did before I started, I'll tell you that much. Definitely gonna need some work here. Let's go to the other side real quick. Alright, so this side's been in the sun, so it should fluff without drama. There's no water to stick it down. Yeah. Nice and fluffy. See that? That's exactly how it's supposed to look. If you grew up in the hood, you had hush puppies and buffalinos back in the day. That's actually why I have this brush. This brush is over 20 years old at this point. I've had this since I was in middle school. Yeah, so that is beautiful. That's ready to roll. We're gonna go work on our steering wheel. Alright, so I turned the car around so the sun would really hit this side better and get on the steering wheel and get it drying. And that way we could do some work on it. can see, this stuff is looking way better, especially as the sun is hitting it. It's just drying and fluffing up really nicely. So definitely with a little bit of elbow grease, you can get the stuff to look brand new again, get it to look nice, fluffy, feel soft. Obviously you've got to leave the car in the sun for a while for this to fully dry out, but that's okay. Right, my doors feel like they're there already. Steering wheel will take a while because I really soaked it, so it was really messy, but that's okay. Try not to bump it with the wooden part. And try to get into those thumb rests in multiple angles.
So there you have it, a little quick 15-minute video on the process that I follow in order to keep the micro suede inside my Camaro looking nice. Now, if you really don't want to have to do this, you could just always wear gloves when you drive your car, but if you don't have gloves or don't want to do that, this is the way to go about fixing it. Now, when it comes to the thumb rest area, if you're like me that you drive right at the correct positioning, your thumb rests are going to be a little bit more matted down. Even after it's dried up, it might not be perfect. So you just do another round of it and it will fluff right back up to perfection. So it's really just a matter of consistency and just working it in and getting the material to clean itself up and fluff back up to where it was in its original state, you know, so that it's soft and fluffy instead of matted down and gross. So that's really all there is to it. If you guys like this video and you generally like the Camaro, I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more videos on it and the maintenance and modification of it. So feel free to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you're notified when I post up another one. If you have any questions, feel free to leave that in the comment section. And as always, thank you guys for watching.